Are you looking for more sponsored or athletes now? Are you looking to sponsor anybody now?
Every day. The dollars make sense. Let's go. I mean, there's no ceiling on this thing, for brands. I think that, there's often this idea that you can't approach brands that are big and have a huge presence in motorsports. That's not true.
And then when do you make
We're
those decisions? What is your sponsorship window?
window wise, you want to be shortly after PRI in December. If you're talking specifically in North America and the United States, racing is starting earlier and earlier every year. So you want to be, you really want to have your ducks in a row. I know that sometimes that is difficult too, because people don't know what their schedules are before January, February. You get guys in the upper Midwest that don't start till March or April when the snow starts to melt. But man, the early bird gets the worm with us. We've done a pretty good job with our team that we've built and our ambassador program of understanding that and not sort of, proverbially blowing the whole kitty in the first quarter. But we understand that organizations are starting later. Some are doing it earlier, so we try to segment that, and our team does a pretty good job of it.
So you had
But I would
mentioned,
say that
I was going to say, you had mentioned PRI. Is the PRI a good time to approach you? Or are you working at
no,
PRI and you don't want to be
no,
approached?
absolutely not. And that's a good question, Alex. Is that this goes back to targeting your sponsor, targeting the company you're trying to build a partnership with. If you understand about, and I'll speak pretty freely for most of the people at SEMA and PRI, you know, somebody earlier, I can't remember what it said, is that, we're a consumer and niche market, man. We need to move product. We need to sell product. About 35 to 40% of our revenue generated in the first quarter comes from, in the first and second quarter, comes from PRI. It's a
Wow.
massive amount. So no, I'll be very blunt in that. Don't approach me. You want to come and introduce yourself. Great. Excellent. Come see hi to the team. Take that time to maybe learn about the product and learn about what it is that we're doing. But no, I mean, I have no problem telling somebody, I'll be a little more delicate than I would on here with you, but it's not the time.
When is the time? When is a good time to
The
approach you?
time is short. The time is shortly after. You've done your research. You've seen us. You've touched it. You feel that you've met the members of our team. You've seen what we're about. You see the guys that are wearing the stuff, maybe what they're doing. And then, I'll go back to the question. Sorry that I'm stealing questions from other guys. But, when you're doing that targeting, one of the greatest things that is, yes, be short and be brief. I like a phone call, an email. A lot of times you're not going to get a hold of me, but if Jacob Brown, who runs my sponsorship program, Kelly Wilmore, who I have, who runs, she's kind of my right hand. If you know well enough, write a letter introducing what it is that you are attempting to do, and then, hey, I plan to submit a sponsorship proposal. Here's our be brief in the thing. That will garner more attention than it will just sending in a deck. Again, the question you just previously asked about how many you get. I mean, we get about 33 to 3,400 proposals right off the bat after PRI. With a team of 15 to 20 people. That's difficult to lead to, right? But if
Wow.
you've got my
Wow.
attention and we can look at it, we certainly will.
Wow. I met Jacob at PRI. He was on my panel. We did a networking session and he did really well.
Yeah, Jake's amazing. Good kid.